Rachel. Tonight, I am going to be sharing my evening skincare routine with you. Usually, I do this in the shower, but when I took a shower tonight, I just washed my body and saved my face wash routine for now. It's currently 6 p.m. and I actually didn't wash my face this morning because I was feeling really sick. So this is actually the first time I'm washing my face for the day, but it feels fine, so it's okay. I have all of my products in front of me, and I think they're going to make some really good noises. I have started doing a bit of a face massage at the end of the night because I don't use a moisturizer anymore. I just use an oil. So while I'm putting on my oil, I do a little bit of a massage. But we need to get to the cleansing. I'm going to take off my glasses, put them to the side. I have a wonderful sit friend that's joined me. I don't know why I got one there. It's weird, but whatever. So I have a bowl of hot water. I don't know if you can see the steam. And my towel. And my face wash, which is non-traditional. It's in here. If you use any type of bar soap, I would highly recommend getting one of these because it just makes it so much more sanitary and keeps things a little bit cleaner because the soap isn't just sitting on the side of my shower or tub. And they're $1 from Walmart. But the mysterious item inside looks very odd. It is African black soap. I have the full package here. I got this off of Amazon. But it is the raw apothecary black soap made in Ghana. And what I did was cut it up into chunks. And then when I use up a chunk, I put a new one into the container. Now, I've cut them up into pieces that are way too large. So, a tip for if you're going to use this, break off really small pieces because it'll break off on its own if you put too big of a piece in there and try to use it. But yeah, this is what it looks like. It's made of a lot of different oils. So it does get like, it's squishy as you can see. And it smells quite interesting. Not the best scent, but I've gotten used to it so it doesn't bother me. But I just really love this. I find that it like helps balance my skin. When I first started using it, I felt like my skin was super squeaky clean for about a week, and it felt a little bit tight. But now it feels really awesome. It's really squishy now because I'm messing with it, but it does harden if it has like air. If it's open to air, it is able to like dry out. Alright, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to put the towel on my lap with the bowl of water that's still really hot. And I'm just going to get my face a little bit wet. Then what I like to do, because clearly you're not going to like rub this on your face, is I usually get my hands a little bit wet, or for the purpose of this, I'm going to dunk it in the water. And then lather it up. And you can see it lathering. And then just wash your face. It's such a creamy lather. I didn't wear makeup or anything today, but if I did wear makeup, I would take that off using a face halo, which is a microfiber like circle, cotton round kind of. So it's reusable. This is clearly continuing to lather, so what I'm going to do is go rinse it off in the bathroom, because if I continue to lather it with this water over here that has soap in it, it'll just get worse. So I'll be right back. Okay, my face is all washed off, so now I just pat it dry. Now I have extremely sensitive skin, so it's gonna look red for a little while. One thing to note is that I do prefer using that soap in the shower because it's easier to rinse off. It's not like a regular cleanser that just like goes right off. You kind of have to like work it off because it seems like there's layers to it. I don't know. It just takes a while. But my skin feels super smooth and clean. So the next thing that I use is a prescription product. I actually use a prescription product in the morning and evening because I've struggled with acne for so long. But this is the Epiduo Forte, which is a adapalene and benzoyl peroxide gel. Now, I've been using this every single day, and I probably shouldn't. Not because you're not allowed to, but I don't think my skin issues are severe enough to warrant me using it every day. I could probably get by with doing it every other night, but I do a pea-sized amount, which is pretty much one pump. And just rub that in all over. I found that this definitely helps with my skin. It is a little bit sticky right now, so I need to let it sit in. Another reason I need to not be using this every single day is because I don't know if it wasn't covered by insurance or if it's just an expensive prescription, but even with a special rebate, it was $50. And I mean, I've had it for longer than a month. I guess I've been using it for either 2 or 3 months. But still, I don't want to pay $50 for this. A couple times a year, it's ridiculous. But it was also kind of annoying because I had to go through a special pharmacy. I couldn't just get it through CVS. It was a special state pharmacy that I had to call. I don't know, it was kind of weird, but whatever. So, because this is a benzoyl peroxide product, I like to wash my hands after I use it because if you've used anything that has benzoyl peroxide in it, it can bleach things. Now, I've never had this bleach anything, but it can happen. I mean, I also have white towels, so you can't really tell. But I haven't noticed anything on my clothes or whatever. But I like to wash my hands just to be safe and also to kind of get the residue off my fingers. Also, I don't want this on my hands when I'm doing my eye cream and my oil massage because I go up on my eyes and really on my mouth and stuff. And you really want to avoid those areas. So, I'm going to go wash my hands and I will be right back. Alright, that has set in nicely, so we're ready for the next steps. Now, before I do the face massage, I'm going to put on some eye cream. I recently got this one. It is the Rescue Chamomile Eye Cream. I've been using a sample of the hyaluronic eye cream, but when I went to Ulta to get it, the only one that they had in store had the seal broken. Like, it had clearly been peeled up a little bit, or it looked like it had been tampered with. So I didn't want that. So I wanted one that was the same price and was good for pretty much any skin type and like sensitive skin. And this one was the chamomile eye cream. So it's a light pink color. It looks pretty cream, but it does have a pink tint if you compare it to the cap. And it's a really I don't know, squishy cream. So you really don't need much of this because it does spread a lot and you're only using it for your eyes, which is a really small part. But I put it on my my ring fingers. And apply it under my eyes and on the lid. Because, and I can feel it right now, I get like dryness right here. I don't know why that is. It's so peculiar, but I can only, the only thing that makes sense is that it's from using those face halos, which are, it's a cloth that you remove your makeup with, so it's a little bit more harsh than like a makeup wipe or an oil. Or not harsh, but like more abrasive and exfoliating. So I guess it could dry the area out a little bit more. But there's that. I'm gonna leave my lip balm until after because I like to rub some of the oil into my lips. The magical oil that I've been using is rosehip oil. It has so many skincare benefits, and it's specifically good for not necessarily retexturizing, but kind of like it's good for acne scarring and texture. And being someone with acne scars and like pigmentation is a big issue. So I wanted something that would specifically be targeted for that. I first used the Ordinary's rosehip oil, but that was like $10 for a really little bottle. So I wanted something that would basically be a better value. And I found this one on Amazon, and I really, really looked for a good quality one that had really good reviews. This is a huge 4-ounce bottle, and I think it was under $15. It's the Aria Star Beauty rosehip oil, and it came with a dropper. I've been using this for a long time, and it's to there. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna look up the information foundation because I've used it, or I've been using this bottle ever since I got it, so I want to see how long that's lasted me. Let's see. There's so much on the Amazon page because it's like all of my apartment things. Okay. It was delivered July 27th, so I've been using it all of August, September, October, and November. About 3.5 months. And it is currently $12.95. I mean, you can't get better than that. And like I said, I've used it for 3.5 months. And it's to there. Because you don't need a lot. Oh my gosh, these are some of my favorite sounds. It smells very herbally. It smells like tea to me, like tea leaves. I don't know if you can tell, I think you can. It's like a really pretty amber color. And I use 1, 2, 3, 4 drops. That's it. Usually on my face. But because I want this to be a little bit more of like a luxurious massage, I'll add a few more drops. And then I just apply it. I have like a dry patch up here that I have to really work on and like make sure I get product on. Now I will say, if you use an oil like this, you will look shiny. It doesn't completely soak in, but I like the feeling of it. It feels so like smooth, and I just feel like so hydrated. Another thing I wanted to say was that I used to have, I would say, pretty oily skin. Like, it was definitely oily. I wouldn't say, like, I had extremely oily skin or anything like that. But this is so true for hair and skin. The better you hydrate it, the more balanced it will be. I started using a facial oil, and well, it started out as using a kind of heavier evening moisturizer, and then once I started using an oil on my face, which seems crazy if you have oily skin to put oil on it, but once I started doing this process, my skin evened out. Like oil-wise, it's so much more balanced. I mean, I do not get crazy oily like I did before. My cuticles feel so dry, so I'm kind of rubbing rubbing some of it into there. If I was freshly out of the shower and didn't obviously have a shirt on, I like to put this on my neck and chest as well. And so when I'm doing that, I will take a little bit. I will take a little bit and apply it up my neck like this, and then down on my chest and towards my armpits like this. That really helps with lymph drainage, which I've tried to be better about, just doing like self-massage more, and it just feels so good and helps moisturize the area. But I do it like this, just kind of, I don't know, it feels natural, so I don't know how to explain it. And you can't forget about your neck, because I think it's your neck and your hands and like your eyes show aging the quickest. Oh, it feels so good. I'm also prone to tension headaches, which stems from pain right here. So if I can kind of give myself a little massage every night, I feel like it'll help prevent those attacks. Okay, so I need a little bit more for my face to do a little bit of a massage. Okay. You'll notice that I love doing it like this, with my fingers kind of like this along my jawline and scooping up towards my ear. I also get a lot of tension in my jaw, so it just feels good. If you have a headache, this is one of the best techniques to squeeze your eyebrows. I mean, and like hard. Now I am thoroughly greasy. I do not look nearly as oily as I am right now. And now all the fuzz is going to stick to my face because I just put all of that oil on my lips. I don't need a lip balm quite yet, but I always use the Paula's Choice lip balm. usually wouldn't use that much. But my skin sucked up the initial bit, and I wanted you to be able to hear the massage sounds. So yeah, that's it. My routine is fairly simple. I don't use a lot of crazy products. I will also do a video on my morning skincare routine. Again, it's pretty simple, but I have some good products that I want to share with you. I definitely am moving towards more natural products, and it's a shame that my skin has been an issue because I would rather not have to use prescription products. But hopefully that won't be forever, and I can move to like all natural products. That's one of the reasons why I love using the oil as a moisturizer, because I mean it's just cold pressed oil. It's totally natural. And the black soap is as well. It's just a bunch of